Welcome you all. My name is Ashwini Shalikram Pawar. I am a student pursuing BSc program from Shri Shivaji Science College, Amravati. And my seminar topic is quantum yield. The contents of my topic: definition of quantum yield. Second, experimental determination of quantum yield. It consists of two subtopics, that is determination of number of moles reacted and the determination of number of Einstein absorbed. The third content is factor affecting quantum yield. Definition of quantum yield: the ratio of number of molecules of reacting substance reacted in given time to the number of quanta in the same time is called as quantum yield. In other words, quantum yield is defined as the number of molecules reacting per quantum energy absorbed, and it also defined as the number of moles reacting per Einstein of energy absorbed. It can represented as phi is equal to number of molecules reacting in a given time to the number of quanta of light absorbed in the same time. The unit of quantum yield is molecule per quanta or mole per Einstein. You can remember that when phi is equal to 1, the Stark-Einstein law is correct. When phi is less than 1, it is called as low quantum yield. When phi is greater than 1, it is called as high quantum yield. Experimental determination of quantum yield. Thus, to find quantum yield, two types of determination are needed. That is, determination of number of moles reacted. It can be determined by analytical method of kinetics. Second, determination of number of Einstein absorbed. The apparatus used for this purpose consists of source of light, monochromator, reaction cell, and the detector. Source of light: sunlight, arc lamp, mercury vapor lamp, tungsten lamp, discharge tube, etc. can be used as a source of light, which emits radiation of suitable intensity in the desired spectral range. Second, monochromator. It consists of quartz prism or colored glass, or grating, gelatin, or transparent plates with metal film. It absorbs unwanted wavelength of light and transmits the light of required wavelength. Reaction cell. The reaction cell is made up of optical glass or quartz with optically plane window. It is placed in thermostat to keep the reactant at constant temperature. Then detector. The instrument used to detect the intensity of light from the cell is called as detector. The various type of detector are named as follows. The first, thermopile. Second, chemical actinometer. Third, photoelectric cell. Let us look at thermopile. The detector which measures the intensity of light in terms of thermoelectric current is called as thermopile. It is multi-junction thermocouple made up of two dissimilar metals like HgNBi or AgNBi connected with a moving coil galvanometer to form two ends. One end is called as cold end and the another end is called as hot end. Due to difference in these two junctions, thermoelectric current is produced and is directly proportional to the intensity of light falling on hot junction. Then there is another type of detector, that is chemical actinometer. The detector which measures the intensity of light radiation in terms of extent of standard photochemical reaction is called as chemical actinometer. Then the third type of detector is photoelectric cell. The detector which measures the intensity of light in terms of electric current is called as photoelectric cell. Factors affecting the quantum yield. There are four factors. The first one is temperature, second one wavelength of light, third one intensity of light, and the fourth is addition of inert gas. With the increase in temperature, quantum yield of photochemical reaction increase. Wavelength of light. Since wavelength is inversely proportional to energy, with increase in wavelength of light, quantum yield increases. Intensity of light. With increase in intensity of light, quantum yield decreases. Addition of inert gas. With addition of inert gas, quantum yield of photochemical reaction increases. Thank you.